how much easier that is. Ah! Okay, you know, I actually like the traditional rudder instead of vertical, just because you can paddle it like this. It's kind of nice. Oh man, what a nightmare. I just hate being around all the jet skis. Woo. You know, it's kind of hard to tell what the wind is doing, but certainly some ominous cloud cover, but I don't think it should rain. Yeah, really, it's supposed to be 8 knots of wind, but right now it feels like about 0. We'll see if that changes. I think it's supposed to be coming north-northwest. Should have put some better tail sails on today. Ooh, okay, we're moving a bit. Yeah, I can feel it coming from that way. So we're trying a few things out today. First of all, new microphone setup. Oh, I gotta remember, I don't have to speak that loudly because the microphones are right on my head, and so actually my voice comes through a little bit louder than I would like. We also got these cleats that I've repurposed from the previous project, the jib. I just took the front little guide off of it and just have the cleat. And so this will actually let me cleat the main sheet. Oh, it looks like we have a little cicada stowaway there. But you know, this could be nice for today because I'm really chilling, not having to work too much today. Yeah, I thought about not actually coming out today because of lack of wind, but you know, it's kind of nice as long as you're going upwind. It doesn't feel too bad. Okay, yeah, now that we're getting out in the middle of the lake, wind's having a little bit more time to build up speed. So yeah, that could be 8 knots there, for sure. Oh yeah, that feels nice. I'll tell you, these hiking pants were possibly not the choice today, but you know, with the sun not being out too much, it's probably the safer choice. I doubt that I'm gonna capsize, but you know, you never know. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Sails looking pretty happy. You know, I'm also trying oh, this is probably dangerous to do with the not holding the main sheet. Here. I was also trying this out, but I got a little twist in it there. So this is just a pulley from a laser. And I tried this a few weeks ago, and it just makes things so much easier. Yeah, like being able to pull that in with one hand. Like, you know, I was trying it in maybe 15 knots, and it just feels so much better. I think this might actually be legal to do now in the Sunfish class. And yeah, after trying it, I definitely support that. Not that I've ever raced or anything. Alright, let's try tacking here once we get another gust. Oh, there we go. Get some good wind. And we're gonna do a smooth tack. You know, at least we didn't stall. Ooh, it's hard to tell where the wind is coming from. I think it's almost blowing straight into my face now. Yeah, I definitely need some telltales that'll work in low wind. There we go. Yeah, it's blowing right in my face. So that's more from the west than northwest. Up. Too close. Look out for boats coming. Should be mostly okay. My telltales are a little stuck on each other there. Oh, we do have a jet ski coming here. Alright, we'll try tacking here. There we go. Wind is very gusty today. We'll give this cleat another chance here. So the idea with this cleat is, so I actually went out and filmed the video. Actually, I ended up filming all of it with the guy that I had met in the previous video. The guy that was out there with the Sunfish. Not sure if he had a blue sail at that time. He had a blue Sunfish, Dave. And we went out and we did 100 furlongs, which is about 12 and a half miles, all on this lake. And but the footage just ended up pretty much being unusable. Audio crapped out. That's why I have the new audio setup. Should be much more reliable. But that was a really fun video. You know, we were doing some close quarter sailing. You know, maybe I can cut in some footage if I have any of that. But it was a really nice day. You know, 100 furlongs adds up. I think it took about 3 hours. today, I don't know how much we're gonna do. I was thinking that it could be fun to try to sail up to the north end of the lake here. Looks like we're about maybe a quarter of the way across the big section of the lake. I tell you, it's pretty nice to be able to do things one-handed. Yeah, this has actually ended up being a really nice day for sailing. Solid 8 knots here. We're going 5.3 miles per hour. I think this is in miles per hour, not. Yeah, these suction cup cleats work pretty well. You see I have this right here in case it starts to slip. Well, it looks like it hasn't really slipped so far. So this will let me do things like drink my water. So maybe at some point this will lead to, you know, doing longer sails or something. That guy's moving. Hopefully I have my audio levels set correctly. Obviously I don't want it too low to pick up a bunch of noise, but you know, hopefully I'm leaving myself enough ceiling to where I'm not just completely drowned out by wind. So it's kind of an experiment here. You can see I also so I got the new rudder assembly, so I haven't really talked about that, but man, it just makes things so much easier compared to the old one. You know, it says ask some people for advice on, you know, how to manage the old one, and you know, obviously like caveated with, you know, I know the real solution is just to upgrade to the new style, and yeah, I just ended up committing finally, and yeah, it actually did not take that long. I filmed it. Don't know if I'll. Oh wow, I missed a pulley. Look at this. Yikes. This little guy's holding on for dear life. Okay, I should probably fix that. Man, I don't know what's up with me. I always get so flustered when I'm setting up. I just end up making mistakes. You can see I have a new, okay, well, let's go into the wind here. New mount here. Maybe I'll hold on to this. You know, of all the things I could have done wrong while setting up, I've never missed a pulley before. Okay. So I just cannot let go here. I gotta get this threaded through. There we go. gears won't. Just immediately tie it. Safety knot, stopper knot. Hold up weird. Okay. That's better. So now that I'm a, big time YouTuber, 100 subscribers, I can talk about my inspirations, my channels I look up to, right? So one of my favorite channels when I was first bought a Sunfish is Adventures Within Reach. And his videos are really great because he is like going out and doing proper adventures, doing sail camping and whatnot. So I was thinking, maybe I could do something similar at some point. I'm not sure where I would do that. I mean, I could even do it on this lake. Just do what I'm doing now, sail all the way across the lake, and then set up camp or something. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Could be fun. I think if I was going to do longer videos like that, I might have to get a more comfortable head mount. Or maybe I just have this thing on too tight. So we've already gone a mile. I did not look up beforehand how long this lake actually is. I think once we get to the island, it's about, it's more than halfway, I think. But then at that point, our wind might kind of die out a little bit. Got this jet ski headed straight for us. They're not gonna pass that close. Maybe we can say hi a little bit. Nah, they're not looking over here. Got a little kid driving the jet ski over there. Now this is one thing we didn't get too often in Sacramento. It's just nice skies, clouds, you know. Clouds are underrated. Something I thought I'd never say. It's kind of an odd thing to think, but you know, when you live somewhere where it's basically never cloudy, you start to appreciate it. Man, this water is glassy.
Back here. I'm not sure if I ever actually pushed this one down. I think this suction cup might be having issues. There might be a leak somewhere in it. This is why we have safety lines. Whew. Look at that sky. Here, I gotta get the other cam so I can see.
very tempted to go fix my telltales right there. Getting a weird wind area over here. Might want to tack. I think the wind is totally dying. So that's quite an ominous cloud right there. And I could not tell what the forecast was going to be today. It's like some % chance of rain, and I swear I can feel something. But that looks like rain, but I don't know if it's going to hit us. Guess we'll find out. At the very least, it's probably what's giving us any amount of wind right now, which is nice. Now this island right here does have a name, but I completely forget what it is. It might be Lincoln or something. Lincoln something. Not sure. Ooh, there's some wind. I didn't think I was gonna have to be hiking it all today. Alright, we'll turn here. I don't know how deep this is. Oh, foot stuck. Okay, not the cleanest tack ever. Ooh! don't know if you guys can hear it at all. Kind of just mixes into the background noise, but the cicadas are kind of going wild right now. That's why we had one on our boat at the start of this sail. Whew, you know, I think I just saw a bird dive down and make a big splash. Yeah, as I get closer and closer to land right here, the cicadas get louder and louder. What do you think, guys? You think that rain is gonna hit us? It's the direction the wind is coming from. I think we're in for a little bit of a wet one. Anything for wind, right? Now if I see lightning, I will just turn around because I feel quite exposed out here. Pretty shallow right here, actually. Do have a speedboat coming here. So we'll have to make sure not to get in their way. I'm not sure if they would be considered the more maneuverable boat or me, but either way, I'm not gonna impede them. Oh, they're turning. Looks pretty fun. You know, I just realized that I don't have my gloves on. I have them right here. But, you know, with the pulley, I don't really need them. Oh. Not paying attention. Alright, can you hear the cicadas now? Quite loud. Alright, we're gonna turn. Woo! So I'm not sure what would be considered the far end of the lake for me. So you could go up that way. We could go that way. I think there's buoys. We'll head up this way. Because also this means we can move faster, which is nice instead of just going upwind. Woo! Cheated in too much for that angle. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you see this? Yeah. I don't know what happened with this one, but it's just struggling. I don't know. This one's doing fine. Bird right there. Should have brought my spotting scope. He's flying low. loud. I might want to put my gloves on at some point. I'm not quite sure how deep the water is up here. I would assume that I would have no issues, but you never know. I'll take it in a little bit. That is just a normal boat ramp. So you would assume it's deep enough for most boats. We'll go around. Can't tell what's happening there. It's interesting to see this dock here, though. Maybe it's just a no wake zone. Okay, so instead of going down that way, we'll go to this end of the lake. I messed this cleat up now. Ooh. All right. Putting my gloves on. Yeah, it looks like this rain cloud just totally missed us. It's an interesting way to steer a boat. Just looking behind. Woo. Okay. The wind picked up a little bit there. Okay, that was not good. I like dropped the main sheet there because I was able to deal with the I don't know if I'm gonna put that on the video. I wasn't able to lean out hike enough there. I was like stuck on a lip. Really gotta get my hiking strap tighter. I went to up one there. Had a good line. So this right here should be a pretty good test of the wind resistance of my audio. That feels, I mean, that's gusting, I mean, in maybe 15, or at least apparent wind 15 knots. It's also like changing direction, I swear. Oh, the wind is weird over here. I think once I'm satisfied with how far I am up here, I think I'll have to check the camera's batteries. Oh, some cicadas in the water. Yeah, we'll start heading back. Oh, there is some people fishing up here. Didn't even see them. Must be a good spot, eh? Alright, I won't get too close to them then. We'll go ahead and switch this battery and the 360 cam back here, which is always exciting. Should be good. I'm gonna put it more center for the way back. See how that looks. Oh. That's good. Okay. Whew. Exciting. All right. Part of the reason why I wanted to turn around is because I feel like after this cloud passes, we might end up losing our wind. Leave these guys alone. It's gonna be a big downwind on the way back. Maybe this will give me a chance to practice my jibing, because I have not been able to figure it out. I think I think I gotta pull the actual sail as part of it, because I'm having a hard time getting it around. Get some speed. Okay, that's not gonna work. Or maybe like literally pull it. Could be good. Yeah, with the pulley, you kind of have to just grab the sail. That's what it seems like. Oh man, this is the problem though with going direct downwind, is then you don't get any apparent wind to cool you off. I'm gonna kind of go at an angle here and then just go back and forth maybe. You know what? I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna go straight back. Suppose I should check that my head cam is still rolling. Okay. So that was about 5 miles there. Managed to dodge all the rain so far. On the way back, we could circle around the other side of the island. But I think I might be a little bit antsy just to get back. Cool plane up there. Doing little S-turns right here, which actually get you a little bit of apparent speed, apparent headwind. I guess just apparent wind. I saw some paper doing a simulation proving that S-turning is faster than going straight downwind. I'm not sure exactly the methodology, whether there was any gusting involved. I think with gusts, there's something about, like, I don't know, making good on the wind you can get. But basically by reaching, you can go like a little bit faster, and then you kind of make good on your speed when you turn downwind. I think that's the idea. So I think even with consistent wind, it's faster. So like this is, you know, normal speed, but then you kind of slow down sometimes, just going straight downwind. But then by just reaching a little bit, getting a little speed, and making good on it. And then I think you kind of want to turn with the gusts, or when you go downwind. I think it's especially helpful if you were actually trying to ride any waves. Because you imagine you ride a wave, and then once you're off it, you turn, get some speed, and then that way the next one comes, you can kind of go with it. Which we're not really doing that too much today. Not really any wind on not really waves on an inland lake like this. Maybe on Lake Erie. You probably don't want to have very aggressive inputs here, because that would just slow you down. Now there'll also be something to this if you were trying to get up on plane, right? So you could kind of reach a little bit, get up on plane, and then once you turn downwind, you're still on plane for a little bit. Now there's probably also something with how you pull the sail in, right? Now that could, I don't know what the rules are about that, because you're kind of like fanning it, right? Oh, lots of birds up there. You know, there could also be something to when you turn like this, you know, you're kind of getting more of the sail higher, right? So I mean, there is some danger of doing an unexpected jibe, but I don't know, if anyone wants to explain to me or tell me what I got wrong about S-turning, you know, feel free. I have not gone to sailing school, so I'm sure there's something I'm missing. It is kind of something just to do while you're going downwind. Woo! I don't know if my inputs are too aggressive or not aggressive enough? Oh. Yeah, I think with the sun going down, you probably still have like an hour of sunlight. So it would be nice to get everything packed up before the sun goes down. I think I'm just headed back at this point. Oh, I'm getting a little wind shadow here. Oh no. See, accidental drive. Yeah, all this land right here is giving me a nasty wind shadow. Now, if I had any guts, I would probably just turn. Okay, never mind, I guess. Look at that. I think that's a heron. It's big. Oh, I'm losing wind. Come on. Oh, what is that? Can't tell if that's just a seagull or some kind of hawk. Oh, there's some wind. I think I got too close to these guys. But they're fishing the other way. So I think we're okay. Oh no. You know, according to the forecast, I was supposed to have wind. It's supposed to pick up even towards 11. But I should have wind here to get back. See, this is the potential danger of not just sailing back and forth. I'm having a hard time telling where the wind's coming from. I think it's actually coming from there now. That was weird. Alright, so we should be good. We can always just paddle our way back. Do some illegal sailing maneuvers here. Look at all those gulls out there. Maybe I shouldn't turn like this. Could be nauseating on video. Does feel faster though. Especially since the wind feels like it's coming a little bit more west now. You kind of like get your sail filled up and then turn downwind. I'm just cooking in the sun right now. There's some wind. avoid this dock a little bit. Got a rainbow out there. This is where I almost wish I had a little motor. You can just motor back. We'll get there eventually. Getting pretty close, actually. Oh, you're good. Oh no. Yeah, it would have been a super high-speed collision, you know. Alright, there's the landing right there. And I just got into this nasty wind shadow. which was a bad idea. I probably should have gone out wide. But we'll just kind of paddle our way back. Rock our way back. One of the benefits of this, not having a vertical rudder. Vertical rudders are nice in some circumstances. We'll just keep this hold because it doesn't know where to go. There we go. I'm just gonna sit down in it. How about that? You can see how dead the water is now. It's like no wind. Alright, I gotta rock the boat. That's not doing much. Should have just gotten out of the wind shadow immediately. Probably would have been faster. 'Cause there is still wind out there. Gonna pull this up now so I don't have to mess with it later. It's not really gonna be doing too much anyway. And I haven't. Oh, yeah, that comes up. Look at that. Ain't that nice? Alright. Now we'll head over there. you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. I think 93% of my watch time comes from people who are not subscribed, so if you like more Sunfish content, consider subscribing. All right, thank you. See you in the next one.